November 9th, 1989. Berlin is a city cut in two, not just by concrete, but by ideology, fear, and 30 years of silence. For 28 years, a wall has stood here, splitting families, friends, and a nation into east and west. Guards patrol its length. Watchtowers loom over no man's land. And on the eastern side, dreams of freedom are buried beneath barbed wire and searchlights. But by the autumn of 1989, something is shifting. Across Eastern Europe, the old order is cracking. Hungary has opened its borders. Poland has held its first free elections in decades. And in East Germany, thousands are pouring into the streets of Leipzig and Dresden, chanting for change. The government is losing its grip, and everyone can feel it. Inside a cramped press conference room in East Berlin, an official named Günter Schabowski shuffles through papers he barely understands. He has been handed a note about new travel regulations, permission for East Germans to cross the border. But the details are vague, and he has not been properly briefed. When a journalist asks when this takes effect, Schabowski hesitates, glances at his notes, and says 4 words that will shake the world. As far as I know, it is a mistake. The regulations were meant to take effect the next day, with proper planning. But the words are already out, broadcast live across East and West Germany. Within minutes, phones are ringing, radios are crackling, and East Berliners who have waited a lifetime for this moment begin walking toward the wall. By nightfall, thousands gather at the checkpoints. The guards have received no orders. They call their superiors, but no one can explain what is happening. The crowd grows larger, louder, more insistent. There is no violence, only a swelling wave of people demanding the truth they were just promised on television. Faced with no instructions and an unstoppable tide of humanity, one guard makes a choice that no rulebook prepared him for. He opens the gate. What follows is chaos and joy the world has rarely seen. Strangers embrace. Families reunite after decades apart. People climb atop the wall itself, dancing, weeping, singing, hammering at the concrete with whatever tools they can find. Champagne is passed hand to hand between East and West. For the first time in a generation, there is no wall between them. Only people, together again. By morning, what once divided a city, a country, and a world begins to fall. Not through war, not through revolution, but through a single sentence, a confused crowd, and one gate that opened when it never should have. Berlin was free, and nothing would ever divide it again.